What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We have another B9 S4 video for you today. Before we jump into that, full disclosure, this is the day after I recorded everything. I forgot to record an intro once I got to the track, but like the title says, we took the B9 S4 to the drag strip. This was my first time going to an actual strip. Most of my times are draggy on the street, so it's a learning experience, and my times were not the greatest, but we improved from the start of the night to the end of the night, and that's all that matters right now. We'll have plenty of opportunities to go back and hopefully improve, but before we jump into it, as soon as I got there, the staging lanes were super packed. There were probably like 15 cars in front of me. So I got in line, my car was super heat soaked, IETs were like 120, just sitting there waiting. So by the time I got up to the line for my first run, my car cooled off a little bit. I think I was down to like the 90s, which still is not great. So my first run was pretty bad. I also had too low a tire pressure. I'm used to, airing down for the street so I don't spin, I get more grip, but I aired down a little too much. I had too much grip and I couldn't get off the line as quickly as I wanted to, so I had like, I think a 1.9 or 1.8 60 foot on my first couple of runs, which is absolutely terrible. So we ended up airing up the tires, and as the night went on, it got better and better. So there's still a lot of room for improvement. Once I mess with tire pressures a little more, I'm gonna, give myself more time between runs. Once I got there, it was a little late, and by the time after I got my first run in, I think we had like an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half left before they closed. So I was pretty much just hot lapping the car the whole time. I didn't really let it sit at all. So IATs, you could see in the video, like mid-run, they were over 100. Which is, it was pulling timing up top the entire night. I could feel it. You could see it in the trap speed. On a good day, on the street, I was around like 127, almost 128, and we were nowhere near that. So definitely losing power up top, but we should be able to fix that next time, and hopefully improve, leave myself a lot more time, let the car cool down, just not hot lap it every single time. So we'll jump right into the footage. You'll see, I think I made like 4-ish runs that I got on video. I think I had like a total of 5 or 6 to the night. Some of them I didn't record, but my best run I did record, so it was, I think, the last one in this video. Yeah, so we'll jump into that. So another thing you'll see too is I'm running a different wheel and tire setup. So I just recently sold the 20-inch BC forged HBR 5s, and I'm currently on my new speed winter wheels, except I bought a set of Pilot Sport 4S and a 265/35/19 to put on these for the time being until my new 19s get here. But hopefully that gives us a little bit better grip, better on the launch. It's a little thicker tire. It's lighter too. The 20s that I had were actually pretty light. They were 20 by 9.5. They were 2-piece forged, but I think they were right around 25 or 26 pounds. And these are currently, I want to say 19.5 or 20. So we shed quite a bit of weight. So hopefully that helps us. But yeah, let's jump into it. one felt better. So there you have it. Best run of the night was an 11:06, I think it was, at like 125. Not bad, but definitely not where I wanted to be. I've gone a lot faster on the street. I should be going a lot faster on the track, but as you can see in the video, my IETs were just through the roof. You can't be hot lapping the car over and over and over and expect to get record-breaking times. So it's a lesson learned. I was mostly trying to just dial down the launch and get that locked in. I wanted to get as much seat time as I could since this was my first time really bringing the car to a track. It's a learning experience, so getting that dialed in, we should see much better times going forward. This next time I go, it should be, I think, next Friday. I'm not sure when this video is going up, but next Friday we're going back, and it should be a good night. The temperature looks perfect, should be clear weather, so it should be a great time. We'll see if I'm probably gonna mess with the tire pressure a little more. My best 60 foot was 167, I think it was, and on the street I was seeing low 1.6s, so there's definitely room for improvement there. I'd really like to see like a high 158, so we'll mess with that a little bit. I'm actually off, so I have the full day to spend there to dial in the car, so it should be a good time. Thanks again for tuning into this video, and we will have more B9 content here in the future, so we'll see you in the next one.